What's going on, guys? Here we are. We're live. We just look, if we don't do this like this, we might not even do it. So we might as well just take a quick moment and just show you guys what's going on here. We finally got a US 30 preset that's working and is working crazy, and it's been beautiful for 3 months. My bro here, Slick, has been running it. We both been running it, but he's been paying attention to it a lot more. Have Splee on SP on the call as well, but he should be coming up soon. But just wanted to just get a quick video, few minutes, and just kind of talk about this US 30 setting that we have. And you can see it on my effects books. After this video, we'll drop the link below, right? Make sure that that you stay in contact with us. If let's just keep in mind these settings are for bigger accounts, right? As you guys can see, we started with 50K, right? This is a demo. Let's be realistic. This is a demo with a 1 to 200 leverage. Obviously, everybody that knows APM, autopilot money, is only based on MetaTrader 4, and this is a Nash Markets account. It started being ran by Slick 3 months ago. As you can see, it started July 19th. And it started with a 50K initial volume, right? Initial deposit. But it's a demo, right? But it's real live numbers, real situations that's going on in the markets. And it's been live for 3 months. Now, in the last 3 months, we've seen about 3 NFPs. We've seen about 3 FOMCs. We've seen all sorts of CPIs, all sorts of PPIs, all sorts of PMIs, unemployment claims. I mean, we've seen pretty much everything there is to see as far as news goes. And this has not been turned off, just so I can make sure it's like we turned this on and have never turned this off.
We turned this on July either 17 or 19 or something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
says 19 right here.
19, July 19th. Let's turn this on, and we have never turned it off. We have never turned it off. It might have
Give me like some pointers of what you've seen, the drawdowns,
APM
kind
might
of
have
stuff like
turned
that.
off once or twice just off of like maintenance, MT4 maintenance or server issues, like the server
Yeah.
came down on my VPS or something like that, but never turned it off. It's been running ever since that July 19th date, and it's been on a tear ever since, right? Now obviously, like May said, this is only for bigger accounts, guys. So you need to have that big boy account to run these settings. We're still working on other settings for smaller accounts, other settings
When
possibly
you
for
say smaller accounts, what kind of
challenges.
accounts we're talking about? Smaller
At
accounts,
least
5 to 10K.
yeah, 5 to 10K preferably, 3K minimum. But it'll be very obviously high stress with 3K. It'll be something that you have to run at a specific time, with specific guidelines, which we always provide for you guys. So we'll tell you exactly how you should be running it. But
Of course, of
as of
course.
right now, this current setting is for big accounts, people that want to invest big into APMs. You can see 50K account started. We're 91% in profit in about 3 months.
Guys, 91% in profit in 3
Insane.
months. Shout out to
Insane.
APM, yo. Autopilot money. Shout out to APM. I know it's been a
Told
while.
you guys this is only the beginning. We're
Yeah.
working. Trust me, we're
Now,
working.
I know it's been a while, and I know if you're watching, you haven't liked and subscribed. So make sure that you like and subscribe, please. I know it's been a while. I know we haven't dropped on YouTube, but we're about to start dropping on YouTube because APM honestly is kind of taking over. We're living in a time right now where you can manually trade if you want, right? But absolutely, we have automated trading, and like Slick said, I mean, we turned it on entirely and has never been turned off, right? Based on maintenances and things of that nature. And to be honest, we're living in a time right now where it's super attainable to actually have 50K or 25K or 30K, right? How? Well, if you have a business and you have good personal credit, you can go ahead and get a loan, 50K, 25K, 30K, whatever the case may be. Or you might be someone that already trades and has 50K available, or you might be someone that got brought up with a silver spoon. Whatever it may be, these settings are for a 50K and above account. And no matter what kind of drawdown has been through, it's been able to get out of it. Like Slick said, we're 91%, almost 100% of the entire account has
Yep.
been made in
And
3 months.
it's about and it ranges between 83 and 85% profit factor. So honestly, guys, 85% profit, 83% profit. We've been keeping it above 80% profit, and that's just covering any drawdown and losses that it goes through as
Mm-hmm.
it trades, because we haven't had a losing day on this yet. And I know that's like, I don't even like to say that, right? Because it's like
It's crazy.
insane, but we haven't had a losing day. As you can see today, this week, this month, this year, it's all just positive, 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 positive. So
Yeah.
we're 50% this month, 15%, sorry, 15% this month already.
Yep.
It's the
And it's
24th.
yeah,
We'll
it's the
probably close
24th. The
out
month is
at
not even
about
done yet.
20% or so. It's been
Mhm.
averaging anywhere between 20 to 22, 23% per month.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. And you can see the difference also, like, on how the market's been. Look, you can see August was a crazy, crazy month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let's just
July
keep
we
in
started
mind.
late, right?
Yeah, we
So
started late
August,
July. Yeah, exactly. So that's why we only have an 8.55%, but we started the 19th. But August was a
August was great.
crazy.
September, what came in a little bit lower where all of the news and everything that's been happening and still hit 18%. October, we're at 15 already. We still have some
Mm-hmm.
more. We still got a week and a half or so left of the month. So it's running. It's gonna close out strong. We'll probably get to that 20%. I'm pushing for that 20%. But if we get
Mm-hmm.
anywhere between that 18 and 20, that's an amazing month. You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
this thing is
mean,
killing, man.
this is beautiful. I mean, just the start of it. I mean, what automation is making you 8% in like 10 days, right? So
Yo,
we
can we
we
can we get the settings to that? I'm gonna test it too.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
of
absolutely,
course,
of
of course, of
course.
course. We're gonna obviously we definitely give you the settings. Um, but just just saying, as you can see, July itself, 10 days, 8%. I mean, we got a full 30 days, 31 days, I think, on in August. We got 28%, like Slick said, and then 18% in September, right? It was a little slower, but still, it's 18% of your capital, right? That was made, right? And then you have 15% for this month so far, and it is October 24th right now. And I just figured that we get on a quick video and show you guys what this automation is doing with US 30, because everybody loves US 30. That's what everybody wants to trade, right? And if the automation is great with it, and if it has gone through all the drawdowns as possible, it has gotten out of it. It has not had, as you can see, has not had any type of losses, right? Today is up 0.3%. This week is up 0.93%. This month is up 15%. And for the year, obviously, overall is up 91%. So we haven't had any kind of losing day, right? It might have been in major drawdown. What's the biggest drawdown we've seen with the 50K account, right?
Me personally, with my eyes, it's been about uh anywhere between 12 and 15K.
Which is
And
absolutely,
this was during like high impact news,
yeah,
right? This was
yeah.
during high impact news.
Mm-hmm.
So
Huge.
for purposes of testing, all climates, all temperatures. We have not turned it off. Like we said, I just want to see what it does, see how much drawdown it can go. And it's been 3 months. So we've been through three NFPs, three FOMCs, we've been
Mm-hmm.
through
We've been through it
three
all.
different months of PMIs,
We've been through it all.
CPI, all of that. So, PPI, all of that, all of that. So,
Yep.
I've personally seen between maybe like 12 and 15, and that was on a crazy news day,
Yep.
and ended up coming back and closing out profit, baby.
Yeah, no matter what, it always ends up closing out the profit. And just so you guys can get a better feel of what percentage it was as far as drawdown, like seeing $15,000 in drawdown at a 50K account, we're looking at a 30% drawdown for that day. And that's the biggest drawdown that we've seen. And I think I remember what day was that too. It's just been crazy. So the fact that this setting,
I think it was that little dip right there in August.
yeah, that little dip. And I
Yeah.
actually, we can see it right here. Look, boom, August 7th, right? This was the biggest drawdown that we've seen for that day, obviously. And, you know, and we're looking at like a 30% drawdown of 50K, right? And still, you know, for you to get margined out, you're not even close to being margined out. Margin is at 55%. And I'm pretty sure a $15,000 dollar drawdown was probably the peak of the drawdown, right? And it was able to survive that. Yeah, it was able to survive that. And it ended up in profit, you know, regardless. So, you know, you can see it. You can see it's a beautiful chart just pushing up, you know, to the upside, and there's no slowing down. I mean, you can see for the month already we're at 22%. Well, and on average, right? This is on average what it does on average. We're doing a 0.67% for the day. Monthly, we do about 22% gains, right? And then the drawdown for the month is usually only 12%, which is amazing. And you can see here the balance currently is at 95,685. We did start with 50,000. Profit is at 45K only in 3 months. It's was 3 months, October 19th, right?
Yep.
And
so, couple of days, over 3 months, about 3 months.
Yeah. So just wanted to be very transparent and show you guys this video. You know, a lot of people would show you the MT4s and the dailies and the weeklies, but we want to show you consistency. And what this is consistency. When you have something from July all the way up to October, there has been no losses. There's just been continuation of upside, and we've turned it on and never really turned it off. So it's been able to withstand all sorts of news, data, you know, FOMC, Federal Powell speaking, you know,
all of it,
all the wars that's going on, all of that stuff has been able to withstand all of that with an 83%, you know, profitability percentage, which is crazy. And then obviously this is public, right? You guys can get this you know, link. The link will also be posted here so you guys can follow it. I know it is a demo, but at the end of the day, keep in mind, automation can't tell the difference between demo or real. The only people that can tell the difference between demo and real is people, because we're humans, and we know that once we go from demo to real, we're using our real money. So the fear-based mindset kicks in, but automation doesn't know that. And demo is supposed to give you everything live. It's just paper money. So at the end of the day,
and we're testing, guys. We're testing for long periods of time. Like, we're not going to.
You don't want to test on a real live account.
Real capital without putting it through the ringer first. You know, and just like we did with our original APM settings, tested it for a long time. It's the same way that we treat, you know, any other settings that we've been testing. So we've been testing this for a while, and then we finally tweaked it to exactly where we liked it, and then we went ahead and started testing it some more time now on this 50K account, right? Which is currently still live and running for the last 3 months. So we have now a significant amount of time that we've been testing this US 30 setting, and we're still testing for other possibilities, like I said, smaller accounts, challenges, etc. But as far as like live big capital accounts, or not, you know, at least 50K, then well, I think we're just about ready to go, guys.
Just about, and I would say this, just to piggyback off Slick, this is not for 50K funded.
No.
This
live
is for 50K
accounts.
live accounts. People that have that kind of money, people that want to go ahead and liquidate their credit cards, people that want to go ahead and get loans, people that there's many ways to be able to get
people that just have 50K or better.
So you got 50K in crypto.
50K in your savings account, it's not making you 91% in 3 months.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Promise you.
And you know, at the end of the day, I will say this just to leave you guys with this.
Daily this is no financial advice for anyone.
Not.
We're just showing you. We're just showing you what we have here in our hands, right? And we're just excited to show you guys things that we're working on for us, right? Which we will share with you as always.
Yeah, no, we're absolutely not financial advisors. We're not certified and licensed to do so at all. We are just showing you our system that we have in which we're partaking in. And we can, we're sharing this information with you guys.
I
And if
know
you
who we
guys
are,
want to move
man.
forward,
Big
you
bang,
know,
big bang.
yeah, for sure. And not only that, I'll leave you guys with this. Daily is about averaging anywhere between $800 to $1,000 a day. Weekly is averaging anywhere between $6,000 to $8,000 a week. And then obviously for the month, we're looking at anywhere between, a $20,000 month and above. So at least, right? That's what it's looking like, and that's what it's been doing. And again, make sure that you like and subscribe. There's going to be more videos coming up on APM and more on this on this account, and then on a real live account as well, right, for these settings, which will be coming up soon. So just wanted to give you guys that information, that update. We're very excited for this US 30 setting. I mean, you guys can see this beautiful chart pushing up, and then May's here. It's like right there. That's Splee right there. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Boom, boom, boom.